Breaking news, Jackson County Executive Frank White has lost an appeal to the Missouri Supreme Court over the recall election, exhausting his last option. Yesterday, Jackson County voters decided to remove him from office. So what's next and who will fill his position? KMBC 9's Krista Tatchell is joining us live now, where Frank White still has his job. Krista?
Yeah, Kelly, he does. He will have his job until the results of the election are certified, and then the process of replacing him is outlined in the county's charter. A Democrat has to replace a Democrat. And so we looked into a few of the names that have emerged as, I guess, top contenders to fill that role temporarily for the next 14 months. Phil Lavota, he's a Kansas City attorney who worked for a decade at the Jackson County Prosecuting Attorney's Office and represented the citizens who led the recall petition effort. He says he has been approached by legislators to gauge his interest in filling that role, but he does not want that role permanently. He doesn't want to run for it. Dan Tarwater III served on the legislature for 28 years, 5 times as chairman, 4 times as vice chairman. Current chairman Deron McGee is also being considered and legally could vote for himself as a temporary appointee. I spoke with Phil Lavota today about his plans going forward.
I think people are looking for someone with a fresh perspective, someone that's not affiliated with the courthouse or the legislature. They want a leader with both professional and political experience, with a proven track record of bringing people together. And I think they want someone that's going to only serve the remainder of the term without seeking re-election. So based on those expectations of people I've talked to, that's me.
2 of those choices don't come without some facts that we should mention. Current chairman of the legislature, Deron McGee, he served in the Missouri House of Representatives, and in 2019, he resigned over allegations of sexual harassment of an employee who was under his supervision. Dan Tarwater has some friction with the Kansas City Tenants Union that started in 2021 when a mobile home park village was displaced, the residents there, because of the building of the new Jackson County Detention Center. Well, word on the appointee could come as soon as tomorrow. I spoke with legislator Sean Smith, and he said there's an announcement coming tomorrow, or it will be within the next week. We're live at the Jackson County Courthouse. Krista Tatchell, KMBC 9 News.
Thank you, Krista. And the Jackson County Legislature will meet Monday to discuss the county executive position.